Okay, welcome. Hi, I'm Stephen. We're going to play through Blueprints again. Session 10 today. It's getting serious. I could be halfway through the game. It could be a third through the game. I don't know. It's a slightly confusing game. But anyway, we are making progress. Some serious progress on the last two sessions. Just checking the audio.
Hi, I'm Stephen. We're going to play through Blueprints.
Right, yeah, looks good. So I always got to do a quick audio check. So yeah, today we are going to see if we can get to the antechamber. Now, Sam played earlier today. He had a session while I went out this afternoon. I had to do something. And he managed to get to the antechamber. So in that sense, he's ahead of me. He's also found the foundation and been down the lift like I have. He also can't get through the door. On some things, he's slightly ahead of me. He hasn't progressed as far outside. He's got to the gem cave, but he hasn't got to the black something network. The server room. No, yeah, do I mean the server? Yeah, I do mean the server room. He hasn't got there. So some senses we're ahead, some senses we're behind. But I think overall maybe I'm slightly ahead, but he's catching up. And also he went down into the tomb like I did. So let's see where we get to today. But yeah, let's crack on and see if I can get. As always, I'm my Word document here, my Paint.net here, and my spreadsheet, which I love here. Okay, and I will be continuing to stop out at the spreadsheet. Oh, and one key thing we realised last session, and Sam hasn't quite realised this. Okay, that on the spreadsheet, the letters which I've been collecting, they spell out a message if you put them on the map. Okay, so the idea is that this room will always be D, no matter which room it actually is. The painters will spell the letter D. That's the idea, and I think that's correct. Okay, so I'm still tracking the letters. Apparently, from the note which was left in a hurry, which was dated after Herbert was dead. Herbert Sinclair was dead. So either Herbert Sinclair isn't dead, which is a possibility, or one of his people trying to execute the will was panicking. There's two pairs of paintings for each room. So I've got first letter and second letter now. I was just started wondering I should be tracking birds, because a lot of rooms have bird things in. So the nursery, for example, which is a bedroom here, it has a goose in. And so I've started to track birds. That might be a complete red herring. I've got no idea, but that's what I'm doing. Okay. With that being said, let's make the Excel sheet small again so it doesn't obscure the main game. I'm going to move myself slightly here, slightly to the side, slightly off camera. Let me just, hold on. I'm going to just crop. Let's crop a little bit more from the left. Nah, still doesn't mean enough. Crop. Better? That's a little bit better. Takes up less room anyway. Sorry, that's me fiddling with OBS. Let's get into the game. Come on, let's crack on. Right, day 14, which means it's November 20th. Because November 6th is day 0. Just in case we get the bomb shelter and we have to do a time thing, which Sam keeps flexing that he's done. Mind you, I keep flexing that other stuff, so flexing all round. I'm definitely ahead of Sam in terms of days. I've used far less days than he has. I like to think that's because of my skill. It might just be that I'm lucky, or let's not trick it. Been lucky to date. Okay, so look, there's flowers here. I don't know what these are. They look like pigeons. I'm going to just take a note of that. Entrance hall, bird, pigeon, question mark, don't know. Right, as usual, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go outside. Now we know that by the, what was I going to say? By the campsite, we can dig up floor plans, and I suspect every time we can dig up a floor plan. Don't know, we dug up our first one last time, okay? Now what do we got? I'm going to go tomb. I want to go down. It's spooky down there, but I want to see what draining the reservoir did. Okay, let's do this again. I'm not quite so scared this time. Done it before. I've got to get the order right. It'd be spooky if anything's changed. That would be a bit freaky. Right. Each of the journeys come to a conclusion here in this tomb. Right, so I've got my notepad. So the point is the chapel is the answer to how to do this. So 1 is the gardener, whose name she's got a hoe, and her name is Rena. We don't actually need to know her. I think these are gods. Oh, she remembered. Okay, I don't have to do it again. Fine. Down we go. There's death. Yeah. Not spooky at all. Charging along. Wait a minute, that is locked. Okay, maybe I've got to do this like I did last time. That opens the door. We know. Skip? I can't skip. This is called the catacombs. Right. I didn't pick up my allowance, did I? That was stupid. Anyway. So I've moved this back. There's a round room to the right here. There's a piece of the map. Now wait a minute, the sigils. The sigils. What's on the outside? Oh, that's not clear. The core is Orinda. The core is Orinda. What are the moats? No, wait a minute. I haven't got all the screenshots. Hold on. This is important. I think this is a sigil, and probably the first sigil I've actually seen. Give me a second. No, not copy to clipboard. You guys can't see what I'm doing. We just have to trust me. The metropolitan, the large city-state with a dense urban and popularised centre. So that's what I'm seeing with the moats. So it's I've got to take a screenshot of this. Okay, that's huge. So, and this symbol here represents fog, I think. Let's look at the outside. It looks just like green. She's green, Orinda? Or is she red? She could be red. Not easy to tell. She's green or red? They look very similar. I think she might be green. I think she's green. Okay. So green, Orinda. Fog. Green, arena, fog. He thinks it's banners. Alright, but Orinda was big city, foggy city, and green. I feel like I should write this down. Hold on. Orinda, green, foggy city, and that was it, yeah. Green foggy city. Yeah, okay. Great. So she's a green foggy city. Or her history is about a metropolitan that was foggy. What kind of place in the world has regular foggy weather? I guess like mountainous areas, like Tibet maybe? I don't know. Right. So, look, I drained the water. There's a shed load of chests down there. But I can't get to any of them. Just jump, dude. So, when I was here last time, the water level was here. So I think I just need to lower it 1 to get it here. And then I can use the boat, which is probably all the way down there. And then come up. And use the boat to row across. Okay, I went a bit overkill. Sorry. I was like, I'm going to drain this down. Now this is at the fountain entrance. So if the fountain's... Damn it. So hold on. Why this is relevant... Let's go back to you guys. Here. This map. Okay. So... this is here, and it's the fountain entrance. So I need to drain the fountain, and then I can go up or down here. I don't know. Okay. But I've got to put the reservoir up a bit. But how do I... Oh, no, I get it. Okay. So if you go into the moment to get over there, I need to have the reservoir at the right level. I go over. I open stuff over here. And then if I can go back the other way, I then drain the reservoir all the way down, and then I can go in and get the chests. But I've got to drain the fountain first, because I think this might be give us a way in. If I drain the fountain and put it in the reservoir, that might do the trick. All right, okay. Let's move on. We clearly have achieved something by draining the reservoir, but not what we wanted. I thought this might be the case, to be honest, but I think we're going to need to drain it later, but not now. Unless someone's going to be very brave and just jump down, which I don't think he is. There's a lot of chests down there. If we could get down, there's a staircase. But I suspect you're supposed to access this when it's drained from over there. Alright, this wasn't as useful as I'd hoped. Rats, we're still stuck. He's not walking. Okay, he's walking again. There's a cog room down there, but I don't think it's worth even going in there again because nothing's changed that way. Right, let's go back. Well, I suspect if we can get the fountain entrance to work, then we won't actually need to call the... sorry, to use the temple to get in down there. That's what I suspect. Not the temple, the tomb. That's what I suspect. Anyway, we've wasted 11 steps by the time we get back to the entrance. A little bit frustrating. Oh well. But you got to check these things. Live and learn. You live and learn. Right, let's get the allowance. Only a measly 2, but... Right, I don't want to spread gold around the estate, because if I do that I've got to go back to the tomb to get it. So that's not something I want to do today. I don't have a key. Wait a minute. Is there a... I'm forgetting the letter game. Pray and pry. It's the letter A. Back to my sheet. Yes, that's correct. Right. I do want to go up, actually, because I don't have the letter this way. So here's where I can be clever. The observatory, does it have a letter? The observatory... Yes, it does. It was I or E. So let's go observatory. Or I should go Nook, shouldn't I? Does the Nook have a key? Does it have a letter? Yes, it does. Let's do that. Let's get the key, then I can go back and open this chest, and I can get the letter I'm after. Okay. Grab the key. Where's the letters? Stair and star. So it's I. Okay, and that means on my spreadsheet I get an I here. 8. I think the last word is 8. Again, let me share my screen so you can see what I'm dribbling on about. This is the code, laying out the letters on the map. It looks like 8 safes. Because what's this word? E-I-G. It's got to be H-T, hasn't it? Okay. But we'll keep filling this in as we go round, okay? Got to get this working. Alright. I'm going to unplug my phone. I think I've got enough power. That way I can see if there's any messages from you guys. It's a little bit easier. Alright. Adjust my microphone slightly. It's a bit tight in this room, but I think we got everything we need. If I lean too far forward... No, you're right. You can still see my head fine. Right. Back to the game. I've got a key. So I'm going to go back and open the trunk. Now maybe I should see if I get a sledgehammer. No, let's do this. I get 3 items because it's off a hallway. That's better. I do get a sledgehammer. God, that was a good call by me. Because I saved a key. Excellent. So that's dessert and desert. So it's S. Which shouldn't be a surprise. Yeah, it's S. But this is the hallway closet. I'm just going to make a note of that. Yeah, it was S before. I think each one can only be 2 letters. So if you know what the letter's going to be, you can kind of work out what the room options are going to be as well. Anyway. Oh, is there a bird in here? I should have been checking all the other places as well. Is there a bird? No. Again, I'm not sure if I need to note the birds or not. Okay. Sledgehammer. There you go, like I saved a key. I've got 2 more keys, this is great. Yeah, that's not true. Right. Is there a bird in here? It's the hallway. No. No bird. None. It doesn't cost anything to enter. Sorry, I'm trying to complete my my spreadsheet to answer all spreadsheets. Right, so this is the letter A. Okay, so the hallway can be R or A. Oh, I've made a mistake. Right, okay. Let's go back to the entrance hall. I'll go north. I'm doing well. I've got 3 keys, 3 gems, and 7 gold. Right. I'm gonna go... I'd go security. It's always useful. I could go storeroom and get lots of money. Corridor is useful when you get up the top high racks because it's always open at the other end. That is useful. So I don't really want to draw the corridor when I'm this low in the house. That makes sense. I think I'm going to do a storeroom and hope I get security later. Now, have I got the letter for this thing? Yes, should be a G. It could be gown or bride. So bridge. Bride, so it's G. Yeah, wish it is. Yeah, good. Good. Lots of gold, lots of keys, lots of gems. And plus more because I've got a purse. Excellent. That's definitely a very white pawn in the storeroom. Let me just check. I've noted that. Sorry, this is why it takes so long for me to play, because I'm just meticulous. Right. Is there a bird in here? Can you see a bird anywhere? I see a horse. Well, it's not really a horse. No, I don't see a bird. Maybe the bird's a red herring. The bird's a herring. That's like a really bad joke. Maybe the bird doesn't mean anything. That's what I meant to say. Alright, if this is a dead end, this is probably the smallest house we've ever done. But, we press on. Again, I don't want the corridor. I'll go with the den. Den's good. We get a gem. No downside to the den. There's swans in here. The den has swans. They are white swans, aren't they? Yeah, I think they're white. White, grey, whatever. Okay. And there's a letter in here. Now, do I know what the letter should be? Hold on. Let me adjust my spreadsheet. Sorry, spreadsheet. Yeah, there should be a letter E. Let's see if it is. Pine and pin. Yeah, it's the letter E. Have I got that written down as an option? No, I haven't. It was a G last time. Okay. But because it's an E now, the den can only be a G or an E. Therefore, if that note was right, and therefore it can only appear in those spots in the message where there's a G or an E. Which is a bit strange, but there we go. That's where we are. Okay. Sorry, I keep. Oh, you know what? I'm going to make that for you guys. So you can see rough. You can see that I'm doing something. I'm going to move the. Can I move it down here? Is there anything that appears in the bottom left of the? Just things appear in the bottom left of the screen. If it is, I'll have to move it somewhere else. Maybe no. Maybe I'll move it here. Okay. No, maybe that's taking up too much space, isn't it? Maybe I'm worried about this too much. Anyway, the spreadsheet. I thought it was better being on screen a little bit, so you can at least see when I'm fiddling around with it. You may beg to differ. There's definitely a white pawn in the den. Yeah, I've already been in the den. Okay, good. Note everything. Right. Is there anything else in here? I've actually more note, like a metal detector. That'd be good. Right. I'm going to continue this way. Now, do I have this letter I'm moving into? No. I think it's going to be an S. I don't mind either. I don't mind any of these actually. Do I need this to be? No. Whatever it is, I could go north here anyway. So dead end's fine. I think I'm going to go guest bedroom. Because I lost a lot of steps at the beginning. Getting some more back could be useful. Hey, look, I've got a bonus gem. Stag tag is the letter S. What a surprise. Okay, thought so. Right. So, guest bedroom. It's got an S in it. Okay, I don't know what the other letter is. We'll have to repeat and get that. Do I need to track the... hold on. Okay, good. There's so many things to track. It's what takes me ages to actually play a day. Right. Now, we definitely don't want a dead end. I don't want to use the corridor. I think I'm going to go to the parlour. It's always fun, the parlour. Right, let's check if there's anything laid out. No, doesn't look like it. Let's pick up the key then. I've lost track of the number of times I've done this little thing. Let's check the messages. Tub. Bat. Bath. Bat. So it's H. Where am I on the map? I'm there. Let's go to the spreadsheet. Yeah, again, I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me zoom in a bit more on this one. Okay. So let's get rid of these columns. We don't need these columns. No, I like having a gap. Anyway, this is what we got. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you can just about see that if you zoom in on your phones. So, we're not surprised this is an H because I think this is going to be a T here. 8 safes. Something like there's going to be 8 safes, or you can get in 8 safes, or have fun getting in 8 safes. That's going to be the mystery message from Sinclair. Anyway, what I do need to do is check that in the guest bedroom. No, we're in the parlour. God, I'm getting confused. In the parlour, the H is one of the letters. Right. Now we've done that, let's press on. Oh, is there a bird? God, I've already missed some birds, haven't I? That was not a joke. No, there's no bird. Do I need to care about the birds? Dunno. Anyway, let's do the puzzle. The black box is black. Well, that's true. The black box is true. Don't know about that one. The black box is empty. Well, this one's true. Okay. It can't be true. It could be true false. But if it's true false, the black box is true. No, then that can't be false. So that's not possible. So it could be true false true. The black box is true. It'd be false. So that doesn't work either. So what about true false false? The black box is true. That's not correct. So it's false. That's correct. If that makes any sense. The black box is empty. That's also false. So it's the black box. It was true, false, false. I quite like those ones. Once I was challenged. I had to go through all the options. Apart from that, it's been mostly easy. Right. We need to turn left. Good. We don't have a choice. It's going to be pantry, which I have no problem with. Yay, get some food. Again, bridge at. It just looks wrong. Anyway, anything else lying around in here? It's very easy to miss stuff, particularly keys they tend to put on the floor. Can you see any birds in here though? No. There is. It's going to be a T, isn't it? Cart and car. Yeah, it's a T. So, first of all, pantry. Letter T. Doesn't cost anything to go in. There's no birds. Okay. Alright, good. But it's the letter T, which we shouldn't be surprised about. Alright. We're doing well. Let's keep moving up. Okay. Let's keep moving up. Right. Where are we on the map? Okay, so this will be a new letter if this room has a... gymnasium. Gymnasium's not terrible, but it's not great. I think I should probably go to the gymnasium. I'm afraid. Does the gymnasium have a letter in? I don't know if the red rooms do letters. The gymnasium does have a letter. It could either be a K or an A, according to my notes. What other letters have we got? K or an A? It's probably going to be a K. Crack 8 safes. That's what it's going to be, isn't it? It's going to be a K. Peak peas. It's a K. Yeah, I thought so. So it's going to be something crack 8 safes. You must, to win, you must crack 8 safes or something like that. Then we just go back in here to gymnasium. Is there a bird in the gymnasium? I think that's highly unlikely. None. Shame you can't shoot basketball in the gymnasium. Okay, we are good. Let's continue. 2 possible exits. I think I'm going to go west. I would love to be able to complete the house. It's probably extremely difficult to do, especially since I wasted so many outdoor steps, but that's what we're going to try and do. It's a good way of just finding new rooms as well. The chapel's not what I want. The bedroom's a dead end for me. I can never say that word. No, I want to go chapel. I want to try and get the cloister and then build commissary off the side of it to increase my allowance. We'll go chapel. I don't have to go in though, do I? Can you see any gold? Oh, I'm going to go in anyway. Damn it. Because otherwise I can't see if there's anything in here. It doesn't look like there is anything in here. How very frustrating. This is the code which we did at the beginning to get into the tomb. It would be good to have a set of matches, you know. Right, we're going this way. Alright, let's go observatory. I'm going to go back to the gymnasium. Yeah, I better go back to the gymnasium. I should do security. Yeah, I feel like I should do security. Let's go on. Now the chapel doesn't have letters in, so that wasn't going to work. But security does have letters in. Sand and is S. So security is an S. Let me just update it here first. Security was an A last time, so it's A or S. Okay, and that means, depending on where I am, I think I'm above the K, aren't I? Yep, so this is an S. Interesting, interesting. If I make these bigger, is that going to make it easier for you guys to see them? Yeah, that better? I think you guys can see that easier now. It's like an eyesight test, yeah? 8 safe. Crack. Yeah, crack. 8 safes. But I don't know what that word is. Now this one we're not going to get. We're not going to get the C because the chapel doesn't have a letter. Okay? But hopefully we'll get this one. It's an A, and then it's going to be crack. I should have looked what's in the observatory. I don't want to go through the gymnasium again. We're going to go up and hopefully we'll come back to the observatory. Otherwise it's going to be a pain in the arse going through the gymnasium again. Right, anyway, is there anything objects wise in here? Is there a bird in here? No, there's no bird in here. I should have checked if there's a bird in the chapel. There could be a bird in the chapel. But no, there's no bird in security. Which is here. No bird. Good. Right. Let's do what we need to do. Right. This takes a second. Sorry, guys. Okay. No. It's good. I think that's it, isn't it? Have I missed anything? 15 coins? How the hell did I miss 15 coins? Oh, flip. I need to take my medicine. Right, whilst I ponder where I missed 15 coins. Unless it's in the observatory. Where else could it be? It's not good. Anyway, I'm gonna go take my medicine. Okay, sorry guys, I should be back in just a moment. Oh, maybe the coins are in the tomb. Oh, I'm not going back there anyway. Right, just give me a second, guys. Right. Just talking to Sam about his game. God, I'm so bad at taking pills. Oh. For the rest of my life, probably, I have to take these pills. It's just like I'm an old man or something. Anyway, let's move on to more pleasant discussions. Not about how I've missed 15 coins, that's really annoying as well, but more about trying to do this game. Right, so security. I did the letter, didn't I? Sorry, having to get the medicine and stop to do that's throwing me off slightly. Yeah, I have done that. So we're going to go north. The breaker box is good, but I don't need it. I don't want to spread coins because they'll spread them into the tomb. So if I get the conference room though, they'll collect there instead. Let's go through. Is that black? And that looks white, so maybe it's black. I think it's a black king office. Yeah, I think it's black. It's got a letter. Camp. No, tag. Tent and 10. So it's T. Okay. T. Is this 8? 8 darts. Crack 8 safes. Maybe it's not darts, but it looks like 8 again. Which would be clever, because then if you've got a letter G, you've got 2 places you can put it, even if it doesn't appear anywhere in the code. So anywhere else in the message. Right. Okay. Any birds in here? I bet you there is a bird in here somewhere. Let's open the safe. Yeah, we know, dude. We know. It's over there. Of course, I can't get in the safe. Never flipping can get in the safe. Is this a bird? It's a paper swan. Does that count? Maybe. I've got to write it down. Paper swan. In the office. Paper swan. And what was the letter again? It was a T. Which was the second letter for office is a T. Right. We're doing well. Let's keep moving. Oh, I can... I don't know what that means. I've never known what that meant. Run payroll. Anyway, okay, so we're going this way. Corridor's alright. Drafting studio. Select a new floor plan to permanently add to your estate's draft pool. That's gotta be good. This is a new room for me. Yeah, it is. Hold on. Hold on. Drafting studio. Where? Okay. Where is it in the list? Drafting studio. 28, 29, 30. Sorry. This is going to take a while. Now tell me about it. It's rare. Select something to make permanent. I think. Select room to add. Or something like that. It costs 2 gems to get in. Doesn't cost any steps to move around. Does it have a bird? Does it have a letter? Does it have steam? It doesn't have steam. Does it have a letter? Yes, it does. Plan, chart, cart, H. So where are we? This is an H. So to the right and up. Okay. Yeah, we shouldn't be that surprised. It's 8 again. Okay. Okay, that's nothing too shocking. Alright. Back here. So, room number no, what room was it? 20. Drafting studio. It was 30, wasn't it? I'm not going nuts. Yeah, yeah. Sorry. Just started to doubt myself. Okay, I thought I'd put it in the wrong place. So it was H, and there's no steam. Okay. Is there a bird? Is there a chess piece? I'll do that in a minute. I'm sure that's what I interact with. I'll look at that in a second. I can see no. Again, randomly. Oh, I'll have that. That's the compass. Okay. I'll do that as well. Okay, no birds, no chess pieces. Okay, let's write it in. None. None. Right. This is good. Now let's do the things that are I can interact with. Day one. Oh, look, I'd already worked that out, dude. November 6th is day 0. I'd already worked that out. Okay. Wait a minute. Is that one of the rooms? A very detailed paper model of the safe. I need the magnifying glass. Which room is that? It's got a... doesn't look like the boudoir. The boudoir doesn't have the... Does the classroom have a safe? Hold on. Safe. The boudoir has a safe. The shelter has a safe. The drawing room has a safe, not like that. The offices are safe. I don't know why it's not on there, but the office does have a safe. I'm going to write safe. But this looks like a different room. What's that feature there? What is that feature? Alright, when we get the magnifying glass, we'll come back and we'll look at that. Right, what have we got over here? The Great Hall partitioning plan for Friday, November the 20th, which is what it is today. It's the 20th. Ah, so it varies. Okay, so this is what it is today. Whereas over here you go in the right one. So it's right over here, straight on there. Okay, that's what it is today. And what is this? This is where I am. Drafting strategy, contents, the drafting spectrum. Well, it's got 17 pages. It's going to be a while, guys. I've got to read this. Should have no surprise that the first colour that comes to mind when speaking about blueprints is blue. And while it is true that most architectural plans and designs are found on blue paper, it's not the only colour to which floor plans are drafted. In fact, originally they were not blue at all. Hundreds of years ago, the chemicals used to create floor plans caused coated paper to turn black when exposed to light. The raven hue, perhaps more fitting towards the reign of Horus, was decidedly more difficult to affix to an architect's revision edits, and so blue was proposed as an ideal replacement, as it has no political ties to any other realms. By the 4th era, all floor plans were being printed on blue paper. This raven hue means black. Okay. Over the years, the fear of political connotation deferred to innovation, and the use of coloured prints eventually became popular, with engineers and architects who use hues as a way to differentiate various types of buildings and rooms. Violet prints, for example, were only used when creating plans for a bedroom, while an orange floor plans immediately inform the contractor that the print contains designs for a hallway. Yeah, we know this. In the issue of the drafting strategy, we'll explore the different types of each type of floor plan and look at the underlying connections that tie each of its rooms in colour. Yeah, we know this. Most violet dreams. Is that a joke, like violent dreams? The bedroom is often referred to as the heart of the home. I've never heard that in my life. The kitchen is the heart of the home, and with good reason. It is a place where people can rest during a long day, where they can kick up their feet for a bit and recharge their batteries. Architects always use the violet bordered bedrooms for violet floor plans for bedrooms, and the comforting purple hues encountered while drafting are usually let a weary traveller know they found a room in which they can rest up. Architects may wish to utilise bedroom strategies if they are the type who love to explore and backtrack frequently. Having an excess of steps usually affords bedrooms enthusiasts the ability to be more carefree their plans today. Extra items are likely. This is interesting. Synergy, sleeping mask, nursery, servants' quarters. Yeah, good. All right, this is useful. I'm sorry it's taking a bit of time, but this is useful. Indoor verdure. Architecture's Digest green rooms. Green rooms are a wonderful way to bring the outdoor inside and provide a breath of fresh air for the home. The abundant plant life, rich soil and natural resources in these spaces makes them extremely appealing for architects who enjoy gardening in open spaces. These floor plans are extremely synergistic, and strategies centered around the green will often involve drafting as many of this color as possible. The more green rooms you're able to draft in your house, the more powerful their effects will become. Additionally, these spaces are more likely than other types of rooms to contain piles of dirt for digging. Green, gems. Average number of doors 2 to 3. Extra items often. I think I'm taking multiple screenshots of the same thing. Synergies, most green rooms, shovel, watering can. So these are likely, often. So you're more likely to get stuff in green. Orange, you're more likely to get rarely in this. Interesting. But you do get keys. Foyer, lockpick, hall pass. I haven't got the foyer. That must be the hallway I don't have. I think I've just double screenshotted it again. Lockpick, yeah. If the bedroom is the heart of the house, then the hallways are the arteries, serving as divergent paths that branch out and connect to different parts of the house and lead visitors to their intended destination. While these orange corridors are often overlooked as one travels through them, they are a vital component for any house. The numerous doors found in each hall provide a means to hold more rooms to add more rooms to your house. So the more hallways you have, the less likely you are to draft yourself into a dead-end. Hallway strategies are ideal for architects who prefers more rooms and are flexible options for expansion over pure resources. Alright. But notice they rarely contain items, whereas green is more often. Golden trim. Shops are the easiest part of any essential part of any large estate, providing convenient places for staff and residents to purchase items without having to leave the property. It includes at least one of these in your floor plan if your house will provide you with an outlet for any coins that are found during the day. Strategies that involve generating lots of gold will usually want to draft multiple shop rooms to expand the range of shopping opportunities. These floor plans are bordered with shades of a gold, enhancing the sense of luxury and refinement of the shopping experience. Whether it's a quick snack or high-end fashion items, having a well-placed shop within the estate can greatly enhance the quality of life for the entire household. Coloured gold, associated resource coins, average number of door, extra items, never for free. Synergies, coin purse, coupon book, vault. I think I've screenshotted it already. Negative space. Red rooms are a daring addition to any home, providing small elements of danger that can excite and thrill both residents and visitors. While these rooms come with a certain level of risk, they can also offer potential substantial returns, as they provide as many doors as they do opportunities. Architects who are willing to take the plunge and draft a red room are often rewarded with a unique and striking space that leaves a lasting impression on those who enter. Just like in life, taking risks can be intimidating, but those who dare to venture outside their comfort zone can reap the greatest rewards. Red. Associated resources, vexation, nice. Average number of rooms 3 to 4. Extra items, seldom. Synergies, shelter. Tomato soup, skilled players. I like how it's got the chapel. Skilled players. Tomato soup, because the more red rooms you have, the more tomato soup heals you. Prismatic rooms. Ah, the maze chamber is red and purple. I didn't realise that. You may on rare occasions notice some floor plans that have more than one colour in their design. These rooms are unique and they simultaneously share all the characteristics of each type of the room associated with these colours. For example, the floor plans with the violet and gold border would best described as a bedroom shop, while an orange and green one would be a hallway, but also greenery. I've got one of those. The aquarium is a very useful multicolour floor plan that supports all the colour bases synergies listed in the volume. For example, it can give you bonus steps if you have a nursery, as well as being unlocked for having a foyer. Yeah, get it. Word from the editors. As we've reached the end of this volume of drafting strategies, we hope you have found valuable insights, not really, and colourful inspiration for your next architectural project. From the purples of our dreams to the reds of our fears, we believe no ambition are too brave or colourful to achieve its goal must delve deep into the spectrum. At the end of the day, colour is just another tool. Some would express their creativity, some hoist it up to display their own power, some use it to calculate great sums. Interesting. But all of us use it to want to find colour we can call our own. Ah, how pretty, but pointless. So, green is the best for finding items. Purple's next. Okay, that's useful. Right, now let's do the main event. In the drafting studio, you will be able to choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to your draft pool. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Alright. Potential new floor plans. Casino. Game of chance. I don't really like gambling. Vestibule. Whenever you enter the vestibule, 3 of the doors in this room unlock, and the 4th one becomes locked. Ooh, interesting. Dovecote. When you draw a dovecote while drafting, you may rotate floor plans. The vestibule could be useful. It's a bit. The casino is just gambling. The vestibule. I mean, but they could all have things in. But the yellow casino never has free items. The vestibule is good for traversing. I like the vestibule. birds again. It's funny they got different dimensions because on their thing they all took up the same amount of space. It's nice that you can rotate and it doesn't cost anything, but this is really powerful. It's got to be this one because studio editions. That's where the classroom sits. Okay, hold on. Excel sheet expanding. Goes after red rooms. This is called Studio Expansions. No, it's not. It's called Studio Editions. Get it off. What are you doing? Editions. And the first one is the classroom, so it's blue. So why have you done that? Okay. This is the classroom. Why have you done that? Sorry, I'm fighting with my spreadsheet at the moment. Not the most riveting. Anyway, classroom is unusual. Feature. While drafting, you may draw new floor plans one time for each. Compass. Right. Note of contents, don't know. Notes. Cost to draft is 1. Cost per entry was 0. I remember. I can't refer to the chess piece. But actually, wait a minute. I got it down here. Classroom. It didn't have a chess piece. It didn't have Steam. It did have a letter. Okay. And then we just got this new one. Hold on. Vestibule. Vestibule. Oops. What I want is it there. Why have I double U'd it? So, hold please. Trying to sort out the spreadsheet. Phone keeps slipping down. We're having multiple problems at once. Right. Why does it insist on keep making the fill red? I don't know why it does that. Studio Editions. Thank you. Right. And this should not be painted. Thank you very much. It's unusual. Okay. Feature. Whenever you enter, 3 doors unlock. 4th one becomes locked. So you just keep entering. When enter, 3 doors lock. 3 doors unlock. 1 locks. Okay. Cost to draft 2. Doesn't look like it costs steps to go in. The rest of it we don't know. Alright. Now. I'm here. Have I put that on the sheet? Yes, I have. Alright, let's move on. Use the key. Right. Now, we're going to get the letter G, aren't we? No, we're not. Yeah, we are. We're here. Yeah, we're going to get the letter G. Now, I want something which goes south. But south and north would be good as well. That's probably... No, that's dangerous because then I can't get into the observatory. I'm going to have to walk all the way around. Oh, the bedroom's going the wrong way. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. The dark room's bad because you can't see what you're drafting. Alright, we're going bedroom. No! What I meant was to pick up the key. I guess billiard room. I meant to pick up the key. Right. There's a paper swan in here as well in the bedroom. Paper swan. The letter, I had an A in here last time. What have I got this time? Tear. That's a tiger. So it's a G. I don't know why I'm surprised. Because I expected it to be a G because we are here. Which one here? Looks like here. So 8 darts crack 8 safes or 8 damps, 8, I don't know. You could really use a letter here. Right. Back to this spreadsheet though. I think we're good in here. I'm just going to check if there's anything else in here. I did not mean to open the door that quickly. Okay, let's move on. Okay. Right, what have we got here? Planet, plane is T. Where are we now? We're billiard room. Okay. Okay. Billiard room. Okay, T. Does it have a bird in it? It only has no steam. I can't see. Okay. There's no bird. Okay. Let's do the puzzle. Get some stuff. 4. I think it's divided by 2. I think it's divided by 2. 7 plus is 20. 5. There's 5. 10. Minus 2 is 8. 80. Divided by 8 is 10. Okay, just one key, but it is the silver one. Yeah, okay. Right. This is the foundation this way. Now, I don't think the foundation has a letter. Or a bird for that matter. Because I don't think it's got anything in. Can go down, but I could try the silver key, I guess. I don't know, I'm stuck. Flip. can't go through there. I don't have a key card. Anyway, no birds or chess pieces or letters, is there? Okay, let's just fill that in. None. None. No. Okay. That does mean I can never work out what this letter is. So I am blocked from this letter. I'm never going to get that letter. Actually, maybe I should do this instead. It's a bit frustrating. Right. I can't... Let's go down the elevator and hope the silver key is going to open the door. I don't think it is, but I might as well give it a go. I've also got to go all the way back through the gymnasium. I'm going to run out of steps. Special key. Damn it. Damn you. Have I got a sledgehammer? Just use a sledgehammer. Okay, alright, fine. Okay. Frustrating, but we've gotta go back. Gotta get back. Have a drink. Okay, got to go all the way back to the observatory. There's no other way through. Now, did I miss any of the letters along the way? No. I just didn't do the observatory letter, but I've got to get to the observatory. Okay. Down, left. The drafting room was great. Loved it. Okay. This is what hurts because the gymnasium sucks life out of us. I suspect the 15 coins I've lost were from actually the observatory. Now the observatory has two. Fire and fur, it's E. So where am I? I'm 1 to the right and 4 up. E. 8 something cracks. Crack 8 safes. Danes? Now what would be a proper word there? Doors? No. Well, let's go through the alphabet. Dakes? No. Dales? Dales? Well, unlikely. Dams? Danes? Dapes? Dares? Dares? Dates? Could be dates. Daves. We've got to meet 8 different people called Dave. Daisies. What's the most likely? Dates. Dates, I guess. But not the simplest. Alright, anyway. Hold on, I'm getting confused. I confused myself. Right. Fire for E. Okay, so I'm just going to check the observatory has... I've logged that before as an E. Yes, I have. It could be I or E in here. Does it have a bird in here? Any birds? No. No birds. I think the birds might be a mistake. I'm not sure. Right, let's do this. This is probably the 15 coins I missed. Oh no, it's the key. Okay. That's not bad. I'll take that. Extra key. Right. So now we've got to go this way. We've got to find a new way around. I don't really want the passageway. Not because it's not good, because it costs gems. I've only got 3 gems. The weight room sucks. Sorry. Slightly inappropriate. The weight room I do not like. Certainly when I'm low on steps already. Weight room I'd only go into if you're going to die anyway. You might as well go into. There might be a lever in there, because the notes from the email slightly alluded to that, but there may not be. I should have gone through the security. I'm not going about that again. Right, anyway, I'm going to go spare room. There's usually nothing in here. If I do get the magnifying glass, I've got a long way to backtrack to get back to the drafting room, but there's nothing I can do about that. Right, corridor, great hall. I can do the great hall because I know where the keys are now. Well, the rotunda is fantastic. Rotunda is excellent. Because basically you can go any direction you want. But I can with the Great Hall. And it doesn't cost 3 gems. So rotunda. Anyway, in the spare room, is there letters? No, there's not. Damn it. There's no bird. There's no letters. There's no steam power. In fact, the spare room is pretty much nothing. I wonder if at the end the spare room is going to be the answer to everything. Don't know. Because look, maybe you just remove this whitewashing and you see there's actually a super important message there. Anyway, let's go in the Great Hall. Are there any messages in here? No. And there's no steam conduction as well. No letters, no steam conduction. Is there a jigsaw piece? Not a jigsaw piece, let's try that again. Is there a chess piece? No, no chess pieces either. That's alright, it doesn't bother me. Sometimes you just need rooms which are just simple, it's fine. I can't see a bird either. It's basically got a big fat nothing. Right, now, we took a screenshot earlier in the drafting room because it showed us the layout of this room. So, do I know which way is north? I guess that's the way I've come in. So if I'm right, then I want to go through here. Well, that sucked. That did not work. Okay. It's got to be the other way up. Ah, because it's got the gate there. I didn't look for this. No, you can't see that. The map has this double thing there, whereas this end it doesn't. I've wasted a key. Crap. Alright. Well, this one does lead. Good. And this one is over on the right. It's this one. So it changes every day apparently. I'm going to go down first because it's more likely to be unlocked. The corridor leads nowhere. That's of no use to anyone. These both. These all suck. Sorry, there's that word again. I'm going to do that one and then not walk in. Oh, but if I just drafted it, does that affect the happen? Flip, if that happens just with drafting it, I'm in trouble. Oh, God, it doesn't even make a difference whether you went in or not. Flippity doodah. Let's go West Hall. I'm not happy. I may as well just go in. I've unleashed the beast now anyway. The beast being I can't see a third of the rooms I'm trying to draft. I've already looked through this. Okay. Oh, communist stuff, but she was making a communist message, which is a stupid thing to do with a nursery. Oh, this one does. The archives does. Hold on, I didn't realise the archives conducted steam. Hold on, archives. It does conduct steam. Yes, it does. Does it have a chess piece in here? Can you see any chess pieces? There's enough places for them to hide. It has a letter as well. Chess pieces, birds. I can't see any chess pieces or birds. Okay, no chess pieces, no birds. It does have a letter though. Alright. Two pictures. There's one picture which is a tear, and this. Where's the other picture? Tie. So it's an R. Where am I? I'm here. I think I've already got this one anyway, haven't I? Have I? Wait a minute, that's different from what I got before. What the flip? Have I misread this? That is a tie. That is a tear. So the letters R. Oh no, I'm just being stupid. It's this one here. Don't worry, we're good. The world's okay. We haven't... I'm being stupid, but we're okay. Right. Okay. So, where now? Well, I may as well go west. No, that's not west. No, that's east. God. Why couldn't I have pulled the cloister somewhere else? Yeah, I'll just do the dark room. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not going to go in here anyway. I mean, there's nowhere to go. This is something lying around I can just pick up. No, it's completely pointless, but I'm filling out the room. Alright. Alright, let's go for this one. Whatever it is. Oh my god, that sucks. Look at an entire row of red. What the flip? Sorry, that just blows. Now, is this steam conducting? Yes, it is steam conducting. I wonder if that's relevant. I wonder if you can actually put something. It does conduct steam. Why would it conduct steam? there anything in here? There's a dirt patch. There was nothing else. There's no chess pieces, there's no bird, there's no letter. What an annoying room. But there is a steam connection. Maybe you're supposed to connect steam here. And then something happens, it puts out the furnace or something. You look in and you go, hey look, there's a chest with 1,000,000 gold pieces in. Anyway guys, I'm not going to be able to complete the building again because I've been blocked out. The archives was a major boo-boo. Anyway, let's just see how far we can get in the actual room itself. Not the dark room. Right. Now, should we go... Let's see if we get... It costs a key. No, it doesn't. I could do the cloister. I figure I may as well. Okay. I don't have a shovel. It'd be nice if I had a shovel. I can't get in there anyway, can I? Now what I want to do is craft a gold thing coming off it. 'Cause if I can do that, I get... How would I get to that dirt patch? How do I get in? Anyway, I want gold. It counts as gold. Yes. I don't have any money. Great. Terrace. That was unexpected. Aha, I'll take that. Thank you. You're more likely to get stuff in green rooms, remember? Here it goes north, but I can't... Okay. When you pull the garage it looks different. Anyway, this is the terrace. I should probably write some stuff here, because it's been a while since I've been in the terrace. There is no steam overhead. Is there a chess piece? Can you see any chess pieces? No? I quite like this room, it's quite stylish. No chess pieces, no birds. Is there any letters? Yeah, unlikely. No, no letters. Alright. Green rooms don't cost gems. Is that what it... Yeah, that's nice. Okay, what I want then... Can I dig up this thing? How am I supposed to dig that up? There's a dirt patch right there. I can't dig the flipping thing up. That is rather annoying. And when I say rather, I'm using it in the English sense. To mean flipping annoying. Use the sledgehammer, break one of these pillars, go through, dig up the dirt. Otherwise, what's the point? Am I sounding too tense? Maybe I'm taking this too seriously. Maybe I am. I need a shop, but I don't have any gems. I'm going to backtrack and see if I can get some gems from somewhere. Like in here, maybe? No. There's no dirt patches. Where else would we like to find dirt patches? Only in green rooms, but... Normally only in green rooms. Alright, let's get back into the... into here. Is there any dirt patches here? Desafortunadamente, no. Alright, we're not going to get any more allowance today. Use a special key. May as well. Ah, because it's green I can craft it. Notice my allowance has gone up. Yes! That's useful. Because it means, okay, this run might be doomed, but start with, sorry, next time I start with more money. That is important. Ah, I can dig. Hey. Hey, that's good, it's good. May not be dead. May not be dead. Alright, might as well do this one first. Maze Chamber's really bad. I don't have a gem. I'm going with this one. Oh, come on! Do you only lose him once? Or is it every time you step in? Don't know. I'll use the key, I don't care. Okay, the history of Arinda. This book was reviewed and cleared by the publication by the Fen Aries Central Board of Education. Edited to conform with our departments. Great. Some of it's been redacted. Nice. The Realm of Eastern Waters. Most historians mark the beginning of the First Era, denoted as a era by the ascension of the first king, whose name, Horus, would later grace the burgeoning township with which he was crowned. Horus was known for his coronation as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, and would sway his region, make it ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Relatively, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of these bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Nonetheless, we can deduce from these leaders that Horus had but one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Horus. By the end of the first century, a new kingdom was born. Second era, it was the fourth king who split the vast domain into 3 equal shares, 3 realms for his 3 children. To his eldest, he granted the fields and the mountains of his grandfather, the middle province, the heartspring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift, to the youngest he bestowed upon him the realm of Arch Aries, the land of the northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse which at the time was not as developed but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. And to the middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Iraja, a land steeped in tradition. The third era. As the second era drew to a close, the 3 sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, ruled by the prospective siblings, monarchs had blossomed, cultivated bountiful resources of the land, and developed a unique character. And despite these differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations through their lives and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. The succeeding generations of their heirs continued that tradition, and the third era was defined by peace. I see the moats. Commerce between the 3 realms further strengthened their bond and laid the foundation for the promise of a prospering future. Fourth era. As the kingdom entered the fourth era, a different kind of ruler took into power. King Desilites III was a beep. The king often was seen beep drinking, a sight that shocked not only the gentry but the masses as well. Oh, what's this? A note within notes. Balance are clear. Thank you so much for your cooperation with our department on this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially with someone of your social status, so it means that all the more that you are not only tolerant but willing to aid our efforts to get to the business done as quickly as possible. We are returning with this letter the book you lent us. Though I must confess it was not as much help as I had hoped. It was heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, and I was told by a reliable source that if the first edition and an uncensored copy of the history of Arinda could be found, it would likely be found within the Baron's own collection, but perhaps I was misinformed. Still, part of me thinks that you may have been given me a censored copy as a jest, to taste for all of the bureaucrat of their own medicine. If that is the case, then I say well done, fair play, and perhaps our next visit we'll have a laugh about this after you have given me the actual manuscript. Until then, Detective von Margall, Red Guard. Again, the Red Guard are coming. You know, there's a whole bit about that. Can I get the letter out of the way? I can't read this bit. The king. Da, 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 da. Oh, here we go. Decisions. The people are overjoyed with his choice. They viewed the king's conduct unbecoming of his common folk. Then their voices planted the seed, which took root in the grand city of Fen. Era of ruin. After the passing king desolates, the fourth era became to abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died. On the very next day, the 6th of October, the Prince Leosin of Fen declared himself a true monarch. The declaration was bolstered by a number of supporters due to the fact that Dislis shared little of virtues. The prospect of the civil war became inevitable. The realm's region hastily recalled from the frontiers to stamp out put an end to this Fen insurrection. However, instead, during the restoring order, they ensued a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Fen, once the centre of splendour, were transformed into a battlefield, with cries of the instant echo through the city streets, stained in red. The purification of Fen. Wow, this is depressing. Oops, I can't see my mouse. Where's my mouse gone? Okay, there it is. The brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbours. For a sympathy of the city surged. Allies came forward to lend support. Amongst them was the general of the Northern Regiment who, sickened by the barbaric actions of other battalions, joined forces with the Prince Leosin to form a formidable army. Together they leveraged the political influence and favours of the nearby realm of Arch, Ares and Nuance to join their cause. However, even with the tide turning in their favour, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years and saw buried one in every 3 months. Hold on, that was Sam being very loud. Just give me a second. I want to check he's alright. He's fine. He's just shouting loudly because he's getting too excited playing his game. If you want to see that, it's probably being streamed on Unhinged right now. Right, I thought I'd grab a banana. Hopefully I'll find a banana in game as well. Where did I get to? How can the nearby realm be called Nuance? Or Nuance? I don't know. Prince Leosin himself added another number to the casualties. However, even death he had won. Oris had fallen, and with it his realm. The black flags that had once flown for 5 years were burned, and in their place red banners were hoisted in honour of the fallen Fen. A few remaining members of the former Royal Guard fled in fear, their lives to the south forever exiled. The current era. Today, the realms inherited by the three, Fen Ares, Arch Ares and Iraja, can once again stand united as allies. So the distance between our people has grown, our connection to this land remains as strong as ever. The spruce and the birch, they're both in the garden, that span across the realms serve as a constant reminder that we all share the common past. For this, despite everything else, a land of rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth the great empires of the world has ever seen, the land of our fathers, our mothers and our children. How could you redact a line that's like 3 words? Maybe it's saying like screw the government or something. Maybe those are the words which are redacted. What a funny book. There's a lot of politics in this game, which I did not expect. There is a gem, however, which is useful. Right. We are a long way up. So all the way to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the letter is... what is that? Rain? Grain. So it's a G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. G. Crack 8 safes. I don't know what a G. Anyway, the library. I need to check that the library's got a G. Okay. Does it have a bird in here? Any birds? No, I'm not going to go upstairs. I don't think there's going to be anything up there. Right. Okay. We are moving on. That's locked. I don't have any keys. This could be the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to the gymnasium. Now, there was talk of a lever used to be here. Whether it's still here, no idea, but there used to be a lever here. There's definitely a letter here. Hold on. Oh, this isn't the gymnasium, it's the weight room, sorry. Ah, it looks like the guys next door changed it to Far Far West. Yeah? It was very loud. Anyway, I assume you started to move to Far Far West, yeah?
Yeah, we're just playing one match.
Alright. I'm still going on my day one. Okay. They changed it to a less stressful game. Okay. Anyway, we're in the weight room. Now, I haven't tracked anything in here before. Is there steam in here? There is steam. It does conduct steam. Okay. Does it have a chest piece? No. Does it have a letter? Yes, it does. Clock, tie. Time and tie? So M. Okay. Does it have a bird? No. Okay. No bird. Alright. So when it's a letter M, where am I on the map? I'm up here, 1 and 3 down from the top. M. Wait a minute, the aquarium has letters in there. It's tucked away. Anyway, I'm going to look for the lever. There used to be a lever here. There may not be a lever anymore, but there used to be one at some point. So let's have a look. Let's tap everything carefully. Yeah, I don't have one of those. Yeah, I need to lift some weights actually. I do lift a little bit of weights. I need to get back to doing that. About a week since I've done some of that. Right. I can't see it. Can anyone else see it? If there's a lever here, it's very well hidden. They did say they were going to move it if they could. I think I've been around everywhere, haven't I? Yes, I have. Am I missing something? Is there something? Alright. Well, I've got to go back into the aquarium anyway. Shall I see what I can draft? The weight room conducts. It's got lots of exits. I think I've got to go for it, right? Doesn't give any food, but I really desperately need some food, but I'm going to go for the letters. Sorry. The letters, here they are. What is that? Can you see that? I can't see that. What is it? It's a tag on the right or a 10. Hold on. Hold on, I'm using the power screenshot. What is that? Let's take it over to my my friend. Let's turn off these. Let's create a temp one. Let's paste it in. Just put it there. And then let's make it big. What is that? Is it a cliff? Are we seeing a cliff? Let's guess it's a cliff, eh? Let's shrink this down. So if it's a cliff and it's a 10 or a tag, that doesn't make any sense. Plus cliff has got 5 letters. And 10 and tag both only got 3. What the flip is it? Why is this thing being so stupid? Oh. The angle's really bad on that. I thought it was a cliff. Maybe it's a beach. It doesn't work with 10 or tag. I suppose it's tag. What is that? Hold on, I'm going in. It looks like sorry, I'm gonna bring it up big for you guys again. Hold on. All right. There we go. Okay. What is this thing? Now look up at the top here. Is this clouds here? It looks like clouds. This looks like a little tree. This does look like a cliff. This looks like water. That's the way I'm seeing it. And this could be a beach. I said it doesn't fit with tag or 10. Okay, let's imagine it's something else. Let's imagine this isn't a cloud. What else could that be? That looks like a tree. I'm sorry, that looks like a tree. Look. Could this be like a river or a lake? But this is a tree. If it's not a tree, what is it? It's connected to 10 or tag. 10. Wait a minute. There was a clue about unused things. And we didn't know at the time whether they were unused just now. Hold on. No. Alright, let's suppose it is a beach. What could that be if it's not 10 or tag? Beach. No. Alright, what if it's a cliff? Cliff? Flick? No. What's if it... What else do you call that? The hard is with boats. A point. You know, you go down to so-and-so point. No. How about you go... A pier is man-made. Spit. It could be a spit. You sometimes call it a spit where the land ends and overlooks water. But that doesn't work with tag or 10. I do not know what that is, and it's really annoying because we are here and that gives us a letter and I don't know what it is. I will work it out later. There's a lot of red in there today. Not sure why that is. This is more colourful than usual. Is this coloured based upon what you found around the house? Don't know. There's a fair bit of green. I've done green. I haven't done any yellow yet. I've done a fair bit of orange. Very interesting. Anyway, we are gonna go to the library and go that way north. We are desperately running out of steps. And it's locked, isn't it? I should have remembered that. That was a complete waste of time. We are... I mean, let's face it, we're dead. Okay. And the bug room's dead. I don't have that. I don't have that. Oh, it was a nice run, wasn't it? I mean, this gives me some steps, but it's of no use to me. I don't get any extra. I mean, look, great, I've got gems, but I've got nothing to do with them. Right, let's just be as productive as we can be. The bunk house, bunk room. Have I written everything down about this place? Does it have a letter in it? Good point. Does it have a letter in it? Yes, it does. Spine and tree. Oh, it's a pine. Spine and pine. So it's letter S. Okay, so this is the letter S. Let's go back to the spreadsheet. This is S. Okay. And here. This is the bunk room. This is one of the letters. Okay. Is there a bird in here? I missed this. I'm going to have a look at that in a second. The hamster's so cute. There's a hamster in there, but not a bird. I can't see a bird. Okay, so I'm going to write none for a bird. Okay, the cost of entry is 0. It doesn't cost anything. But there is something I missed. Look, on the side of the bed. Something to read here. Today is a good day because Simon is at camp and he is not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys and I will not have to share my room. I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he's at camp. I have a brother. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. That looks like you, because you used to like red. I also had more fun at camp than he had in his entire life. There's a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but it got it back, and if he does it again he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book even though he is older. He is a crybaby. God, Simon sounds like a little brat. Today's a good day because my brother returns from college and I get to finally return to him the book I took from him a long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. Honestly, I have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things being said, I wouldn't have it any other way. I still would rather have a sister. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home, Simon. God, he was a terror, wasn't it? So he had a brother. But wait a minute. Something doesn't make sense. This Simon has grown up. Ah, this isn't you. This is Herbert Sinclair. So Herbert Sinclair, Herbie, had a brother called Simon. And you're called Simon. Dun-dun-dun. They're different Simons. Okay. He has a brother. Alright, I think we're dead. This is like a key or something I've missed here, which is possible because keys are sneaky little things. And they shove them in really difficult to see places sometimes, but I can't see a key. I think it's game over. Oh, I could do the boiler room. No, but I'm out of steps. I can't even go in the boiler room anyway. I could do the boiler room, but we're done. That's been a frustrating day. You know, fairly, that's really horrendous English. Oh, and you can't see anything because I paint things up. God, I'm stupid. Sorry. You'll have to just trust me. I'm so good at this stream thing. What happened, which you missed behind that picture, is I went into the bunk room here, and I read a book between Herbert Sinclair and his brother, where Herbert Sinclair, his brother was annoying. Herbert was the older brother. His younger brother, Simon, was a little rascal. Anyway, but that's what you missed. Sorry about that. Now I'm out of steps. I've got one step left. There could be things through the boiler room, but I can't get to them. And this room's pointless again. I thought it was going to be interesting, but there is nothing in here. So the only positive of this entire day is that the spreadsheet, and particularly the message, the letters, is taking a bit more shape. So small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. Obviously, I'm sure the last bit's right. Crack 8 safes. Gates 8 dates. And smash something. Smash gates? I don't know. It'll become more. We're going to continue. Are we going to continue tonight? I don't know. I'm tired. But this is important. I don't know. I'm going to go see how Sam's doing. I might play another day. But this day is over, I'm afraid. We can't get any further with this day. It's not been the best run. You know, I mean, I've had worse runs, but actually, have I had worse runs? Or maybe this is the worst run. No. Look at the map. I've done all right. It's a lot, but I haven't really used the shovel. I used it once. The coin purse. Okay, I got lots of coins, but they're all going to be gone. The only thing really of value is that I found a new room, the drafting room, and I managed to use the cloister to up my allowance by 2. Now, still the allowance is 4. It's still peanuts, but if I keep doing that, I could start each day with like 60 coins eventually. That could be huge. Okay, I could just buy anything, buy equipment. That's going to be really useful. So that was productive. Apart from that, I had some bad luck. Look at this row of just red. I went into the archives. It was a mistake. I didn't mean to go into the archives. I drafted it. I thought only when you go in does that effect happen. No, it happened as soon as I drafted it. When it's the dark room, the gymnasium and chapel, I was like, oh, alright, fine. But then this was black and I couldn't see what it was. It was the furnace. So great. And then I drew the weights room going north. Again, random choice, got the weights room. Great. Just it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red rooms. So when I end the day, it's going to call it House of the Dead, because you get that when it's dead ends. Anyway, I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to go check on Sam. I might call it a day there, but I might play on, okay? Oh, he called it Scarlet Inn. I thought he was going to call it Dead End. Okay. Scarlet Inn. 7 red rooms. Oh, including the aquarium. Yeah, 7 red rooms. 5 bedrooms. 1 new room. The drafting room, which was a good one. Okay. Right. Small break for a few minutes. I'm going to go see whether I'm going to continue or not. Just give me a second, guys. Put the banana skin away as well. Okay, it has been decided we're going to play another day. We're going to continue. I've got no viewers, but I'm going to say it anyway. I'm going to continue to sing a song. The name is One More Day, One More Day, do 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 do. Okay, one more day. Then I've got to go to bed because it's getting late already. It's almost 11. Day 15. Day 6 is day 0. So that means it's 9. No. Day 6 is 0. So it's 6 plus 15. It's November 21st. Right. Let's get the allowance first. Let's do it correctly. It should be 4 now. Good. Excellent. Let's go do the outer room. Did I get the spade that time? I should have gone out to the... Flip, that was stupid of me. If I get the spade again, I'm going out to the silver birch and trying to dig up another ring. Now I'm just going to check my spreadsheet. Boot cellar. More dig spots. Nothing else of relevance. Shelter. I could do the shelter. Should we just do the shelter and get that done? Yeah, alright, let's do the shelter. Okay. So I know what day it is. It's November 21st. It is November 21st, isn't it? Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm just going to check my screenshots because... Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah. It's November 21st. Okay. I just write it. God, I'm doubting myself so much, I'm getting tired. 6th. Yeah, it's November 21st. Alright, back to the game. So, let's check the time. It is 8. So, let's let it open. Let's do... So we need to do it at least an hour ahead, so we're going to have to do it at... Gonna have to do it at 10. Okay, November 21st, 10. Come on. Run. November 21st. I should probably... No, let's just wait. I'll log it to the terminal later. Okay. Okay, just got to sit and wait. It's a bit boring, but we've got to sit and wait. Hopefully this time lock safe is going to open. I want to go onto the thing and check emails because those have been unlocked now, but I don't want to miss this time safe opening. And I think I got it right, so let's open it up. Okay. Dum 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 da 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 dum 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 da dum 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 dum. Now that's from that American game show. What's it called? They play that music when they're thinking, the contestants. You don't Jeopardy. I think it's Jeopardy, isn't it? Whereas in England it'd be do 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 do, which is countdown. If you know these things, you these game shows. Anyway, come on, chest. Let's get a drink. I could do with a drink. Actually, I'm going to have a drink. This is going to open. It's going to open. Just got to be patient. I had to set it to 10 because it was getting too close to 9. And you've got to set it an hour ahead anyway. Can you actually see the keys on this? Q, W, E, R, T, Y. Are they laid out correctly? Is there a clue? No, they're not laid out correctly. Q, W, E, R, T, Y, U. There's no I. O, P. A, S, D, F, G, H, J, K, L. There's just no I. What the hell? Z, X, C, V, B, N, M. Where's I? Is I a banned letter? Because of... What was the god called? Iris? Hold on, let me just check. Horus. The first king was Horus. Why would you ban the letter I? I mean, is that a clue, or is it just again sloppy artwork? Who knows with this game? Everything's a clue, nothing's a clue. I don't know. But I want to. This is the first safe I'm going to get into if this actually works. So there's not a clock down here. That would make this very much easier to do. I don't need a date. I just want a clock. Canned water, canned fruit, vitamins. Yeah, I could do a bomb shelter myself. Right, we've got 2 gems, we've got 4 gold. We need to keep increasing the allowance. It's really important. Just want more money, because money allows us to buy tools, and if we go to the laundry room, it also allows us to buy keys, which is really useful. And buy food as well. It's a good bunker. I don't know if I could just walk away and come back later and just go dum, it'll open. No idea. No idea at all. Come on! Open already. What's that phrase about? A watched kettle never boils? Come on. Come on. Come on. Did I get the date wrong? Flip runner. Did I say it's in 1983? No, it's fine. No, don't change. Back. I just screwed it over. No. Pretend I did nothing. Flip. Open. I'm going to go check the time. Did I screw that up? I just suddenly thought, is there a year? I'm never going to get that bloody safe to work. Sorry. The time is taking so long to tick. Come on. Can I come back later? Do I want to come back later? I'm not sure I could be... No, I'm going to come back later because I'm just too bored. I'm too bored. Right, let's look at my spreadsheet. Which way do I want to get the letters? I want to go up north twice. That'd be good to get that letter. Alright, Chapel, you win. Fine. Oh, the shelter's protected me. Good. Does the pantry have a thing? I think it does. It does have a letter. Right, we're going in. Road, rod, it's A. Oh no, that's a different letter than what I had before. Okay, anyway, it's A. And it's 2 up, so if I go to the spreadsheet, it is crack. I thought it was. Okay, good. Let's press on. Parlour. I like the puzzles. Right. Is there a clock in here? No, there isn't. Yep, we got it. Gems are in a box with the word blue on it. The gems are in a box that is actually blue. Sam told me that one of these times they have a... Oh, there's a black pawn in here. Wait a minute. I'm in the parlour. There is a chess piece. It's a black pawn. I've written none on my table. I just missed the black pawn. Right, anyway. The gems are in a box that actually says that is actually blue. So let's imagine these two are both true. The gems are in a box with the word blue on it. That includes this box. The gems in a box that is actually blue. If they're both true, then it's in here. True, true, false. So true, false, true. They'd both be correct. Alright. I suppose it's true, false. I mean, whether this is true or false is slightly irrelevant. I suppose it's true, false, false, or true, true, false. But true, false, false. Okay. Or is this like true because it's a... No, true, false, false. So the gems are in a box with the word blue on it, so that's true. The gems are in a box that's actually blue. That means it would be in here. Whoa, 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 whoa. So true, false, true would work. They're in here. I mean, can a blank statement be false? If I ignore that, true, true would work, and true, false would work. No, yeah. Let's imagine that empty statement is true. A little bit difficult, so it can't be true, true. If it's true, true, false, then they're in here. Then they're in here. No, they're not. Wait a minute. Why can't it be true, false? So that'd be false. They're not in a blue one. So it'd be in here again. What if it was false, true? So they don't have the word blue in. But this is true. It doesn't work. Can't be false, true. Can't be false, false. Can't be true, true. So it's going to be true, false. Does that blue in it? It's not blue. It's this one. Yeah. That was tricky. Alright, I've had two tricky ones. What's the time? We need a room with a clock in it. I've got all these things, haven't I? Yeah. Spare room. There's very rarely anything in the spare room. It's locked. Alright, let's go check the time. I've got to work my way out anyway. It's gone 10 o'clock. Alright, let's go back. Let's hope it's not just unlocked for 1 second. That would suck. Let's hope I didn't mess it up as well. Yeah, okay. What is that? What is that? 7. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavourably with me and my father. So this is Simon's son or daughter. And I will freely admit to you that the chilly air of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harboured these past years, suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. And while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 4 years ago. The circulating rumours of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. We've got to be careful with rumours. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressive, aloof behaviour has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologise for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I've reached may have been flawed. Last week, I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, the conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under the cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront. And I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing. The date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the Ruby Crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible, and the fact that 2 of the Crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive, safe and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped over our skies are pulled back and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open, in that distant land I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy and absolved. Courtney. Interesting. Why the 7? What the flip does that mean? And what's this thing here? I can't pick it up. It's like a ring or something. Oh, I've got a letter. What the flip is that? That's new. What does that mean? And why can I not pick up the ring? That's annoying. Alright, well look, we've done the bomb shelter. We don't ever have to do it again. Let's get back to the house and crack on with the rest of the day. Okay. Right, we are gonna go. Which way do we need to go? We could do it going east, actually. East and then north. Let's do the observatory. Always good for a laugh. Alright, stuff obtained. I think that might be a white knight, you know, in the observatory. I thought it was black, but I think the black piece is a little bit more easy to see. I think it's a white knight. Now, I've always said it's an I or an E. We have pine, we have pin, it's an E here, which makes sense because it's here. Yeah, okay. So we're going to go in here. The next letter is going to be H, if indeed it has a letter. I need to keep moving. Need to actually get the stuff. So let's pick up the gem. shed load of gems. Anything else in here? There's a white pawn. I must have that written down. I've got to have that written down. No. Yeah. Okay. Bath and bat, the letter H. Yeah, I think that's what I said, didn't I? Yeah. Unfortunately, I cannot go north, so I'm going to have to go east. Okay. I can't see anything else around here. Let's go east. Just do a quick check for keys. What's that there? No, it's just a random line. Okay, we're going this way. Kitchen, bedroom, closet. That doesn't help. Let's just do a bedroom. Again, Reddington. No peak. Anyway, oh look, got some dice. Dice are always good. I must know about the white pawn. Yep. Okay. Can't see anything else. There's no keys or chests on the ground or any money. Okay, let's move on. This is a dead end anyway. Whenever you draft a bedroom, you gain 5 steps. Money. Let's just do the nursery. There's the goose. Stag, tag, S, but we knew it was S anyway. Yeah, we did. Am I missing any notes from the nursery? It does have a letter. Cost per entry is 0. No, okay, we're good. The spreadsheet looks complete for this room. I'll take the gem. Okay. I'm going to move on. Right. Get 2 steps back, so basically it doesn't cost anything coming in and out of here. Which is good. I've got to go back. I'm going to go back to the chapel. I could go west. Yeah, maybe I'll go west first. Does it cost me a coin? I'd rather keep that for later. Let's go Nook. Get a key. Anything else in here? Maybe put the magnifying glass in the check-in was a mistake, because then you don't randomly come across it. I always like doing security. I think I'm going to go hallway. I like trunks. I mean, I like prefer using a sledgehammer, but right, we're good. We're good. This is a locked door. It's game over. Oh, listen, no, yeah, it is. Because the spare room's locked. Right. West hall looks good. Yeah, West hall looks good. We have a dead end down here. Let's go. No, hallway closet. Yeah. Get 3 rooms. Right, the shoes are always good. You save steps. You get a key, which we're going to need. And we get a coin purse. We get more money. That's excellent. Right. Desert and dessert is the letter S. We're in the hall closet. No, I am right. Fine. Hallway closet. Okay. Letter S. Yeah. Okay. Good, 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 good. I don't think I've uncovered anything new yet. No, no, no. I'm good. We're doing alright. Filling in all the spots. Let's go north. Coat check. I could do that now. I've got a key. I can go back to the spare room. Yeah, let's just do it. Okay. Right. So the coat check. Crow and row. Yeah. Let's see. Good, 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 good. Coat. Let's see. Good. Good, 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 good. Sorry, I'm really excited. Right. I'm always excited when the letter system works. It's just reassuring. Ah, this is the west wing and it's got plain, it's got letter E. I didn't know that the rooms... Generally the orange don't have letters. Maybe they do. It's letter E anyway. It doesn't have steam. It doesn't have chess pieces. I don't think it's got a bird, but I'll check. Just give me a second. I don't think it's got chess pieces, has it? Oh, no, no, no. Okay, let's move on. Back to the chapel. Then we go north, but we've got a key now. Okay. Sorry. I am tired. Right. We did this, but we've got a key. We can progress north. There's the key. Good. Should we do the vestibule? It was an interesting room. I've got to do the vestibule. Okay. So one of these rooms locks. So the one behind me is locked. Nice. Alright. Now this is a new room. So let's... It doesn't conduct steam. Let's go back. We're going to work our way across. No steam. Does it have a chess piece? No. Just checking something. No, it doesn't have a chess piece. Does it have any letters? No, I don't think it does. Doesn't have a bird either. Cost to draft. Was it 2? Was it 2? Yeah, it was 2. I didn't even notice. Right. Let's try west. Garage is nice, but it's a dead end. I'm trying to fill out the... I'm trying to fill out the house. Gym requirement. Yeah, alright. We're just continuing to fill out the house. Right. Tube and tub. Should be an E. Does that tie up? It does indeed. Where did we just come from? We came from the vestibule. There's no picture. That doesn't help. Great. Okay. But this... I should probably check the commissary. C-O-M-M-I. It can be an E. Right. Let's see what they got. Gem. I don't need a gem. You know what? I always like the metal detector. Let's take one of them. I don't have enough money for anything else, but it means you don't miss anything. Now I want a dead end. Good. Greenhouse. Greenhouse has a crank. Here for the southern entrance to the antechamber, but it doesn't help. I'll take the watering can. I've got the music sheets already. I don't have a shovel, unfortunately. It's raining. I don't remember it raining before. Right. And this is the greenhouse. I don't think I've filled this out properly. No, it's got a lot of blank. Is there a chess piece in here? It's nice the weather changes. That's a nice little subtle feature. There is no chess piece. Is there a letter in here? Any paintings in here? No. Have I yet to find a green room with letters? Yeah, I'm not sure any of them have letters. Is there a bird? Can we see a little model bird? Again, I'm starting to lose faith that the birds actually mean anything. Alright, it doesn't cost anything to enter. Good, alright, we've filled everything out. I don't think there's anything else of value here. I've already done that thing anyway. Alright. Alright. We go in. Door shuts behind us. So that one's unlocked. That one's locked. I need to keep moving up. So it's got to be the security room. I don't have any keys. And there's a keycard system there. Right. Can you see any items? No, I don't. Right. Let's do what we always do. Let's turn off the system. Alright. Let's log in. Let's check emails. Oh, that was quicker. We didn't have the dial tone. Right. Staff services. Special orders. I don't know what I want to actually put in. I say the brass covers because I don't really care about it. Right. Electronic mail. I've done this one, haven't I? This ends with... That's because they were moving with your mother somewhere. Right, anyway. Should we go back in the vestibule? Go the other way? The vestible's good. Yeah, it is good. It saves keys. Yeah, let's go back in here. That door shuts. Good. Library. Or could just do the boudoir. I can't remember what the little compass signs mean. It helps you draft stuff or something. Let's do library. Alright, let's put a request in. Oh, wait a minute. I've done that one, I've read that. Okay. Tear and tiger is G. The vegetable doesn't have any letters, does it? Security. Flip. I didn't look at what was in security that has letters. Damn it. I'm here at the moment. Well, if I go north and there's a path to the west, I kind of want to go east though. I don't have the gems for that. It's got to be the aquarium. Now, where am I? I missed the... I want to go here to get that missing letter. Anyway, I'm now here. It will be a T. Yeah, alright, it's water. Planet and plane, yeah. Okay, so that means the aquarium can have a T. I've got multiple letters. I thought it could only have 2 letters. So I've now got 3 letters for the aquarium, which is a little bit disconcerting. Right, anyway, there's no bird. Okay. I mean, I can go in the foundation, but it's not really that useful. Does it help with my letters stuff? And what if it goes that way? I can't see out the other side. It looks like a normal door. I don't have any keys, so if it's locked, I'm screwed. Well, you gotta gamble, haven't you? I care more about this one. God damn it! This way isn't as useful because I know it's an H. But anyway, it could be stuff that's useful. Might as well just go storeroom. At least I get a key. Detector's going off. Okay. Good. With that key, I can now go over here. Here's the key. If I go left, I can never fill in the rest of the house. But I can't go right anyway. Okay, we're going left. Spade, fantastic. Because do some digging straight away. Coin, I'll take that. Oh, there's another key. Alright, well, not to be sniffed at least it's money. Right. Okay. No, I don't think I want to do that. I care more about the aquarium and security. Okay. I can live with the gymnasium. No, I can't. I can't go left. Redraw. I want something that goes left. Cloister. Yeah. Okay. And now I want to draw a gold thing off here. Okay. How do I get to that dirt patch? Good job, metal detector. But it's annoying I can't get in there. Anyway. Oh, let's just do it. Oh, wait. I get so excited I forget what I'm supposed to be tracking. So, where I am, there was no letter, was there? Great. This doesn't help. Okay. And to the left, there should be an M in here. More coins. Ah, I don't have the sledgehammer. Ah, there's another spot to dig. Okay. Let's go in here. And now I'm stepping back, but I want to get this letter. That's much clearer. But it is what I thought it was. It's a cliff and it's a tag. Okay, so now I can definitely see it. It is what I thought it was. There's a beach. There's the sea. And a tag and a 10. If it's tag, it could be... No, if it's 10, it could be... What else would you call the beach? I'm being stupid? Is it obvious to everyone else? I mean, it's always obvious when you know the answer to these things. But what is that? Beach. Front. It's only got to be 4 letters long if it's tag or 10. I'm gonna use Google again, not for the picture this time. I'm just gonna try something. Hold on. Words like beach, coast, shore. Okay, this is good. I'm also too tired. Shore and tag, shore and 10, coast. No, that doesn't work. Let's keep looking at what Google says. Seaside, strand, sand. Are they called synonyms? I always synonyms for beach. No. Alright, that's synonyms for cliffs. Precipice and escarpment, a crag. Crag and tag, that doesn't work. A bluff. A drop off. Let's see what the Merriam-Webster thing says. Oh, it wants me to accept as cookies. Hold on. Again, you have to just trust me. I'm trying to work this out. Okay. Escarpment, a bluff, a palisade, a crag, a scarp, A precipice, an embankment, a barranca. No, I've heard that. A hogback, a pitch, a tor. I thought it was a hill. A butte, a declivity, a cuesta. That looks Spanish. A pitch, a bulwark, a drop off. Okay, that didn't work. Let's look for beach, shore, coast, coastline, beachfront, sand, strand. Nothing, which looks like 10. I mean, maybe it's not 10 or tag, maybe it's like label. Right, what else could it be? What else could it be? It's like that Dingbats. Do you remember that used to be that old game show called Dingbats? I think it's called Dingbats. It was like the board game. Anyway. How so frustrating. Ocean. Tag, ocean 10. Go to the coast. Tag 10. No. Go to the shore. Maybe it's not tag of 10. Maybe it's something else. I mean, it looks like a label. Shore. Oh, 01 is binary for 3, is it? No, it's binary for 2. It doesn't work. Yeah. Alright, alright. Maybe you can help me with this, Sam. Can you come in for a second? Oh, the security room. That's not what I need help with. With or without?
Tag.
Obviously. Tag or 10. And then shore, coast, cliff. Maybe it's June? It doesn't look like a sand dune, really. Maybe it's hill? Honestly, look, I've been going through the thesaurus for beach. I can't get this one. I saw it earlier on my previous day and I got completely stuck. This isn't cheating for Sam. This is not cheating, is it? It's just, it doesn't matter that I'm in security. I just don't know what the letter is. Right, like view, vista. I mean, this looks like the sea, doesn't it? I mean,
Coast.
I tried that, but what does that go with? Coat? Coast and coat would make sense, but that's not a coat. I don't know what it is.
It's a tag.
It's a tag or 10. I've seen it used for both tag and 10 before. Maybe it's something else as well, but what else does it be? A label?
Don't know.
No, I don't. I'm completely stuck. It's really annoying because I need to know what it is. No, don't worry. I'm struggling as well. Anyway, you're going to bed, yeah? I will see you in the morning, Sam. Yeah. You had fun with your friends. Don't shut the door. There's no point. Okay. All right. I'll see you in the morning, Sam. Okay.
Yeah.
Good night, Sam. All right. We're going to have to stop in a bit as well because I'm getting tired, and I'm not getting anywhere. If you know what this is, viewer, please let me know because this is driving me nuts. And it's not cheating if you just help me with this puzzle. It bothers me. It should be cliff. Maybe there's another word for this tag thing that I'm not aware of. I don't know. I don't know. I'll take a screen. Have I taken? I've probably taken a screenshot already, but it's annoying because I want the letter here. Alright. Let's go back to the cloister. Actually, let's see if I can go this way. If it's free. Yeah, it is. Ooh, I could do the walk-in closet. I think it's worth doing that. Because if I get some... Wait a minute, wait a minute. Have I written up? Oh. Sorry? Hold on, I can't even wait. Give me a second, guys. Hold on. Sam's very tired. I've got to go close some windows upstairs. I shall be back in a minute. Just give me a second, guys. Okay, we are back. We're back. Thank you for staying with me. Let's continue. Metal detector's going off. That's probably been driving you nuts while you're waiting. Here we go. Walk-in room. Oh yeah, I wanted to check walk-in closet, sorry. Oh god. Phone was dripping? Phone was slipping down. Let me jump. Right. Closet. I'm getting tired. I can't write anything. Have I filled in the walk-in closet? No, I haven't. I thought I had a feeling I haven't. Right. Is there a bird? Is there a letter? Is there a chess piece? Yes. But what colour is the chest piece? There's no steam. Right, okay, I've got lots to find out in here. Right, let's stop the... There was a bird. Right, now the beeping stopped, okay? There's a swan in here. Again, don't know if the birds matter. But there is a swan in here. Okay. There is a set of pictures in here. A pine or a tree and a spine. A pine, so it's S. Walk-in closet is an S. Now, that's also relevant for where I am. Is it? Probably not. No, I knew that was an S anyway. Oh well. But we know walk-in closet could be an S. Right. It's a black pawn. Okay. There's no steam. Okay, now we're good. Right. Let's pick up the gem. I don't think there's any value in zooming in on her face somehow. Right. Red shoes, lots of different colours here. Right. Okay, we've got 2 keys anyway, which is good. Now, off the cloister, we want to do a yellow room. So I want a yellow room as in a shop this way. Let's go. Give me a shop. I'm gonna go workshop. Okay, now it's a workshop in a position that helps with the letters. Yes. Are there pictures in here? No. Oh, there is. There is. It's a fan. That's not a flan. A flan's like a flat thing. But that is a fan. What is that? F-A-N-N? Looks like a panna cotta. What's a dessert? What's a spoon? A plate? A treat? Pudding? But nothing with an F in it. Here comes Merriam-Webster again. Dessert. Candy, sweet. Sweetmeat, junket, bit, treat, dainty, delectable, cake, tidbit, viand. Okay. Alright, let's do panna cotta. Panna cotta. I can't. No, it doesn't even accept that. What else would you call that thing? It's not a flan. A flan is a savoury thing. Maybe it's a plate. It says it's the L, but I think that's rubbish. Yeah, I think it says it's an L, but I say rubbish. I'm going to put a question mark on my thing. How can that be a flan? Honestly, that's just a load of baloney, to be honest. Flan. I don't get it. Plans are savoury. Right. There's lots of good stuff in here. I don't think I've got anything I can combine, but I'm going to try it. Let's try and use the workshop. Shovel. With a metal detector. Or a battery pack. I can just do the shovel and metal detector. Alright, can I do a battery pack with... I need something else. Okay, that doesn't work. Coin purse. Magnifying glass. And a metal detector. Running shoes. And a battery pack. You just never stop running. So metal detectors can go with a magnifying glass or with a shovel. To be honest, I could see both being useful. The magnifying glass and metal detector. Actually, no, I'm going to do this. Detector shovel. Greater chance of finding gold and coins. Much greater chance of finding gold and coins whilst digging. Okay. That's pretty cool. Alright. And does that mean that going forward I will find this as 1? It has become 1. Or every time you get something different, I guess. I think every time you get something different. Right. If it is an L, smile? I don't know. That door's locked, but I can go back to the patio and go north. It may not be locked that way. I'm going to come back here though. I really want to get a gold room off here because then my allowance increases. And I have failed. Ah, the corridor's good. Because that will lead in. Well, the corridor's good. Well, it's better than the wine cellar than the lavatory, isn't it? Let's just go corridor. It leads directly to the antechamber. I saw it. Oh, wait. Of course, we've got a house. And hose, so it's a U. Oh, it's a U. And we're in the corridor. The corridor can be a U. I don't think there's a bird in here, is there? Right. And despite having reached the outside of the antechamber, we can't actually get in. Right. We've got to use a key. So I'm going to go back to the patio. Try and go north. See what I get there. Not this way. Shame we didn't increase our allowance this time, but, you know. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. And sometimes you just lose. Okay. There is a dirt patch here. Oh, come on. Nice. Nice. Alright. Ooh, if I've got steps, I should go back to the... If I can get some food, I'll go back to the silver birch trees and try and dig something up. Alright, let's use the key. If I get the sauna. I could really do with the sauna, to be honest. I get the steps. I'll be able to get to the silver birch. Ah, you got to press on, haven't you? Ah, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I didn't check the patio, did I? Anyway, plane and pane. It's just the letter L. And we are all the way over here. L. Small. And I'm just going to check them. Sorry, check my notes for the pool. Oh, that looks good. Okay. Kitchen. Dining room's even better actually, because I get something for free, don't I? Yeah, dining room's better. Okay. Kitchen's not bad, but dining room you get it for free. Okay. It's got pizza. Wood fired pizza. Yeah, I don't want a furnace. The furnace for pizza, that's good. Anyway. Finish up. He's left some pizza. What are you doing? Despicable. How could he leave some pizza? Right. There is. So we are in the dining room. Let me just check my details on the dining room. I'm missing some stuff. Does it transfer steam? No, it does not. It's got a white pawn in apparently. It does have a letter. Does it have a bird? Not. There's the white pawn. That's no to a bird. Doesn't cost anything to walk into. What is the letter of the day? Plan, plant, it's a T. Okay. Now where am I? I am here. So this is a T. Small. Goths. 8. Dates. Crank. 8 safes. Crack 8 safes, not crank. Alright, we're doing alright. I've got 41 steps now, which is great. Everything's going to be locked. No. Ooh, locksmith. This is actually really good. Cool. I don't have a flipping gem, do I? The only thing I can do is the breaker box, but I don't want to do the breaker box. Oh, what's it tapping away at? Oh, wait a minute. Still good. Crown and crow. It's a letter N. Shunt. Blunt. This letter's there. Sam said it's there. Yeah, I saw it earlier. Anyway, it's an N. So I can match my spreadsheet. What's the room called? Sorry, it's called the utility closet. Yeah, I've got it here. It does have a thing. It's N. There's no bird. cost anything to enter. Right, sorry about that. This is beeping at me. Oh, the little coin. Okay. Doesn't make any difference. Right. Okay. Alright. Alright. I may as well use my key. Because I can't use it anywhere else, can I? No, here we go. Key time. The vault's great, but what am I really going to do with it? Wait a minute, wait a minute. Does the boudoir or the billiard room have a picture in it? I can't get into the vault anyway. The boudoir, don't know. I don't know if the boudoir does or doesn't. Does the billiard room? Yes, it does. We're going billiard room. Because I want the letters more than anything else now. Okay. So let's do the letters. Planet. Is that a crate? Crate. Paint. Paint. It looks like a crate to me. Is it create? So that's E then. And right at the top right. Board. Letter E. Okay. Create. No. What's it going to be? I don't know. We need more letters, don't we? 5-letter word ending in E. There's a few of them. Right. I doubt I'm going to get through the next room. We're in the billiard room, so I might get some more keys. Okay. Let's do the puzzle. Is there anything over here? No. Okay, let's do the puzzle. 15 minus 13 is 2 times 2 times 3 is 6. 7 minus 3 is 4. 20 minus 2 20 divided by 2 is 10. 1 plus 19 is 20. Okay. Minus 6 is 14. 28 divided by 7 is 4. Good. That's what I needed. That's good. Right, we're going to go west. And it's the last door we can actually open, I think, isn't it? I'm just looking. I don't think there's anything else anywhere. Okay, that's it. I don't know what we want exactly, but we're going to get whatever's in it. The dark room's boring. I mean, the locksmith would be great, but I don't need keys. There's no more doors, is there? No, I'm going to go guest bedroom. At least I'll guarantee I can get back to the silver birch thing. Right. Lots of steps. Fire. Grain, plant. Ooh, this is getting difficult. Hold on, guest bedroom. I've had an S in here before. Is there a bird in here? Let's have a look. There's a whale. There's a white pawn. We see a bird. Doggy there. Oh, I can't see a bird. Okay. Need the letter. It's going to help us because it's going to give us this letter. Okay. So what is it? We're stuck once again. We're stuck with security, which is really annoying because that will give us this letter. But now we're stuck here. Could that be wheat? Wheat, grain, barley, corn? Doesn't look like corn. Flame on the right. Fire. What about match? Maize. No, doesn't work. Match. Should be without. Fire. I thought I was quite good at these. Either I've got worse, or this is too difficult. Without. The with's usually on the left. I think it may be always on the left. Sometimes it's difficult to tell which way is left. It's from opposite sides of the room. If it's not match, what are the options for the left? So corn, wheat, heat, wheat and heat. It's W. What the flip is that word? Okay, it's W. And which room are we in? We're in the guest bedroom. And we got a W. Okay. And that is all we can do. We can't get any further. There's no other doors. We can go to the antechamber, but we can't open the south thing. I don't have a lever. That doesn't help. So we're going to go all the way back. And we go out to the silver birch. Okay. So bear with me. We've got a long trek back. Dining room was a lifesaver. Given I want to go south, it's probably better to go through the workshop, isn't it? I wish I could dig that thing. I wish I could get in there. It's really annoying. I now want to... Actually, I can go either way, can't I? I go south-southwest. Yeah, let's just do that. What am I sheltered against in the aquarium? Why is the aquarium... I don't know what I'm sheltered against there. I'm going to go look at this picture again. If I glare at it, maybe I'll get it. What's this one? What the flip is that? Okay, so maybe it's not tag or 10. Maybe it's something else, like label. And then it's cable on the left. This one is driving me nuts. I'm looking at the chat, but you guys haven't helped. I was hoping someone's going to write something for this one. It's like a tag. The sea. Sea. The shore. The ocean. A bay, a cove. I'm going to go back to shore, coast. Bank. No. Oh, I'm using the thesaurus now. Let's try cove. Bay. Estuary. Lock. That's not the same as a cove. It says Scottish. An inlet. A creek's not the same. A firth. A gulf. Port. It's not a port. There's no ports are only man-made. I think harbour. You have a natural harbour. Generally, harbours are man-made. A bayou. I thought it was more like a swamp. A bayou. A straight, a narrow, a road, a slough. Okay, not cove, not beach. Spur? No. What could it be? I don't know. It's driving me nuts. Anyway, I'm getting tired. Sorry guys. I'm just staring at the same picture. It's just not going anywhere. So we want to go south. I like this room. It's a good room. Okay, we're going south. Is there anywhere on our thing where we've been where we can't actually... The vegetable didn't have letters, so it doesn't help us, but I'm pretty sure it would be an I. We couldn't get over here. Oh well. Oops. Right, let's continue down. Through here, we've got loads of coins. Absolutely nothing to do with them. Right. Just double checking I haven't missed anything. No, we're good. Right, let's go. We are going to go over here. We've got sneakers on, so that helps. I forgot we've got sneakers on, haven't we? Ah, so I probably had more movement than I thought I did. Anyway, we'll go to the silver birch area and try and dig something up. Okay. So there's nowhere else around here you can dig. What if you can dig in here? Why could you not dig in here? It's a mine. Alright, you can't dig in here. That blows a little bit. Right. Can you dig here? Come on, it's an orchard. There's got to be spots to dig. Perhaps the sundial. It just looks suspicious like it's a plot element. I've read through this before. Alright, there's no little dig things. We're gonna get moving. Let's just dig up the thing we came for. I was just hoping there was something else. Not that it really helps, there's no doors left, but... Can we get down there? No. The book talked about the mix of pine, spruce and... I can't dig again? I just assumed I could dig again. Wow, that sucks. I just assumed I could come back every time and dig. Oh, sorry, someone's written something. Yeah, a cliff. I tried that, but then it doesn't work. Cliff, and then... No, sorry, I don't mean to sound frustrated. The thing was driving me nuts, so we had... I can bring up the picture. Hold on, I can bring up the picture. I think I can bring up the picture. I'm really tired. Let me bring up the picture. Just give me a second, okay? So... I've got a better screenshot of it here. Hold on. Here it is. Okay. Give me 1 second. So what we saw... Not soil. Was this. Okay. Can you guys see that clearly enough? I think you can, okay. So this is what we had. Now if the left one's cliff, which came to my mind as well. Cliff. What's the one on the right? Something that has less letters than cliff? Sif. Liff. Filk? I mean, it just doesn't really work. Unless the thing on the right isn't a 10 or a tag or something doesn't work. Yeah, I keep going over it in my head. It's just driving me nuts. But look, I appreciate the attempt to help. Thank you. Honestly, I'll take anything. But I don't know what that is. It's driving me insane. I'm gonna just run around trying to find some more dig spots. I don't want to spend too long doing this because I'm basically at the end of the day. But I'm just gonna give it a go. Just see if I can dig anything else up. Okay, because if I can find some new rooms, which would be good. I'm going to go down to the bottom bit down there as well. I'm desperate to dig. I'm going to go down there. I don't think there's anything that way. I've checked before the west path. I couldn't see anything to dig. Looks like gems. It's annoying. Thought it was going to fall off then. That looks like gems again. Maybe it was just coloured bricks. Come on, give me something to dig up. You got a spade. Use it. Is there something over there? Don't know. God, it does like going. I'd be a bit scared standing on the edge like that. The siren's fearless. It's like Schwarzenegger, even though it's like 8 years old. That bit is a bit wary. I'm wary of that bit. Alright, we're going to go down here. I don't think there's anything in here. Oh, another comment. Hill and lake. This is labelled as my eyesight's so bad. Yeah, hill I thought of as well, but then what would that be on the right? Hill? Ill? Ill? Why would you be ill with a 10 tag? And you said label. Label I thought of, but I couldn't think what the left thing was. I want it. Cost. Did you mean coast and cost? You know what? I need better glasses. I can't. There's nothing wrong with what you're writing, but I can't see properly. How do I make the text in YouTube bigger? Hold on. My eyesight's just so bad. It looks like cost and cost, you wrote, but I imagine you said cost and coast. But actually, cost might make sense. I didn't think about that before, but because you put a label like that on something, I think you're right. I think it's coast and cost, which means, thank you, you've saved the day. Security is 2 to the left and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up. Let's go back to my spreadsheet. Make it a little bit bigger. Okay. 2 to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Coast and cost would be an A. Which makes sense. It's got to really be a vowel. I think you're right. What can I do? I don't know how to upvote your comment. Can I do that? I don't know how to do that. I'm going to send a heart from my other account. But that's to you, not to the channel. Thank you so much. Honestly, I really appreciate that. It was driving me nuts. I think you're right, coast and cost. Well done. I'm assuming you don't know because you haven't played the game. If you knew because you're playing the game, it's not quite as impressive. But anyway, thank you. Honestly, I really appreciate it. So can we? Let me make this bigger so you guys can see it. This is the message so far. Now, we've got no chance of doing this word. Okay, this is the antechamber here. There might not even be a word here. It could be something we. So we. What's that word? Shunt? Small gates? 8 dates? 8 dames? Crack 8 safes. So this got. Safes has got to rhyme with this word. Safes can't be dafes. I guess it doesn't. It doesn't have to rhyme. But anyway, this looks like gates. Small gates. 8s. No, maybe it's something. It's crack 8 gates. I'm sure this is a C. Crack 8 gates. Okay. Something 8 dates. Go on 8 dates. I'm sure it's not that. I'm sure it's not that. But what is it? Get something 8. It looks like a verb, the G, because this is crack. G. A-T. We're never going to get this one because it's a foundation. We're never going to get that. But this can't be gather. It's not enough letters. Gated. 8 days. No. I could sit there with a crossword solver, but I don't want to cheat too much. This looks like small. SM blank. I think it's the L because it was flan, which that did not look like a flan to me. Maybe in America a flan means a dessert, but in the UK a flan is not sweet. It's a savoury thing. But let's assume it was flan. So it's SM blank LL. Smell. It's either small or smell, isn't it? Small or smell. I think small is more likely. Shunt. Small. I don't know. We need a few more letters. I need to get. It'd be nice to get this one. This one I'm sure is a C. I don't even need to get that one. I can't. It could be crank 8 safes, but it's going to be crack 8 safes, isn't it? This one I don't know what it is. This is obviously an I. I mean, what else can it be? Okay, I might even write a lowercase I in there. It's just got to be an I, and I'm going to write a lowercase C. Maybe I should highlight it because I don't actually know it's that. Yeah, maybe I'll just do this. Okay. I don't know what that is. I'm never going to get this one, but it'd be good to get that. This is probably an A, and then at the end, the top left of the map. I think that's what tomorrow we're going to focus on, is that top left corner. If we can get some of these letters. I think this is 2 words, because the antechamber is a blank. I don't think it's going to ever have a picture in. I could be wrong, but I just don't foresee it. So it's going to be so we, or because we is just a word on its own. Anyway, I think like I'm over analysing and possibly boring my viewers. I don't know. I really enjoy this, but it is complicated. Wherever I put that Excel sheet, it's in the way, isn't it? Some people would say that's because it's an Excel sheet, because some people hate Excel, but I adore Excel. We haven't done badly today. You know, this map is all right. You know, not complete. One day I'll get the complete map. It's a shame I'm going to lose my detector shovel, because I really enjoyed that thing, but I'm just going to run in here quickly. I don't think there's anything. What I need in here is a torch, something to light torch, because look, I'm sure there is stuff in here. There's not candelabras, there's torch things here. I just need a matchstick, and I can light this and beat my way through here. But Simon doesn't smoke, he doesn't have any matches, which is a good thing. Children shouldn't smoke, just to be clear for anyone watching this, okay? But I'm afraid we are going to stop there. There's nothing else I can really do. I mean, I could go down there, but there's nothing for me to do down there, is there? Well, let me check. There could be I've forgotten. There's some patches. Not that I'm looking for keys or money, but I am looking for uncovered blueprints. That's what I'm looking for. I guess I could have gone into that foundation basement as well, but I don't think there's stuff there. So we're just looking on the ground. Wait, did I miss something already? I did. I missed this before. I'm just looking for stuff to dig. Nope. There's a door along here you can't open. Not that one. See, this room bothers me. I haven't got the castle, you know. I think what you're supposed to do here is lay out the pieces as per you've laid out the castle, but I haven't got the White King. I don't know where the White King is. There's a Black King in the office. So I think when you draw, you've got to draw all the relevant rooms with the things, and then you've got to come here and put them down. But there's lots of places with pawns, so you have to just put the pawn on one of the places you've got a pawn. Just any of the 2. I don't. Oh! Did you see that? Okay, wait a minute. I'm not freaking out. That's in the parlour. Referring back to my spreadsheet. Parlour, I bet, has a white pawn. If I can find the flipping parlour. Yeah, there it is. Parlour's got a black pawn. A black pawn. Wait a minute. I am not. These cannot be black pieces. Let's just check this out, okay? So, the observatory has a white knight in. I think it's white anyway. So let's try and put the knight here. Maybe it doesn't care whether it's white or black. Sam said it did care whether it's white or black, but I don't think it does. Alright. Oh, sorry, there's another comment from you. Sorry. What are you... You know what's really annoying about this thing? I can't read the comments properly. Here we go. What are you looking for in the game? I have never played this before. What am I looking for in the game? Oh, that's a slightly longer conversation. Can I read your name correctly? Kelvin? Kelvin Anderson. Nice name, Kelvin, if I'm reading that right. Again, my eyesight. I'm tired. The lighting's not great and my eyesight's getting worse as I'm getting older. Now, what am I looking for in the game? That is... short answer, I don't know. I mean, the simple answer is just trying to get into the antechamber because everyone thinks room 46 is up here. It's a 9x5 grid, which means there's 45 rooms in the house. But up here, everyone thinks room 46 is. I'm not sure it is actually there. It could be somewhere completely elsewhere. If you get to room 46, you win your inheritance, which is like the entire estate. Until then, you're in a trial period where you're going to try and find it. Okay, so that's how the game begins. Okay, but there's more to the game than that. I know this because a friend from work has got to room 46 and he's still playing. That's because there's a lot underground. There's a whole story about you in this funny land. There's conflict, conspiracies, and all the rest of it. And they hid people in the bunker and they shipped them out. So there's clues and games within games and clues within clues. It's a very confusing game. You know, I don't know half the time what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get to the antechamber would be good. I got here, but the antechamber is sealed on all sides by these doors. You've got to find levers to open them. My son Sam has got into the antechamber, so if you want to see what's in the antechamber, you can watch his stream from today. Okay, I have not got in the antechamber myself. We're both playing it to see how each other's do. We sort of help each other with simple clues that don't spoil each other's fun. But anyway, you're trying to get to room 46 fundamentally, but there is a whole underground area where there's more to explore, and I don't understand all of it, and I haven't got everywhere. I'm through the spreadsheet. I'm kind of understanding more the layout and the story, and this letters thing. There's clues everywhere, but the letters thing I've done the music sheets. I've got that puzzle, but essentially what I'm trying to do is find a way to room 46, or find a way through the underground maze. It's not really a maze, but the underground areas, and get some closure on this game. I like a good puzzle game, but there's a lot of depth to this. And the letters thing, which you saw me doing then, this is just the latest. Oops. This is the latest thing I've tried to solve. And this chess pieces, I've realised as I'm going around the rooms, there's always chess pieces. So I started writing down which rooms have which chess pieces, and now it's paying off because you can see here. You've got to lay out the chess pieces as per the thing. Now, I can't do this because I haven't got the king here. The king is in the office. I haven't laid out the office this time. The office isn't in this layout, so I can't do it. But now I know that that's how this thing works. The next time I do that, it will help. Now, the rook's in the nook. Actually, the rook's in two different places. I'll go back to my spreadsheet again. I'm going to filter on chess pieces. I'm going to filter on... Hold on, give me a second. I'm filtering on. I think I called them castles, didn't I? White castle. There's two rooms with castles in. One is the rook, the other is the vault. I don't think I've laid out either of those. Did I roll out the nook and I've just forgotten about it? The nook's very common. I did. It's right here. So the castle goes just left of the entrance. Let's put that down. As I have foreseen. Sounds a bit like Palpatine, doesn't it? Right. I don't know if my answer really helped you, by the way, what I'm looking for. Hope I was rambling a little bit. I hope some of that made sense. Now the bishop's in the chapel. I think there's a bishop in the aquarium as well. Now, did I find anywhere with the queen? I'm checking my spreadsheet. Spreadsheet knows all. There's a black queen somewhere. And there's a white queen. What two rooms are they in? The study and her ladyship's chamber. Have I been into the study? No, I don't think I have. It's a dead end, the study. So I can't place the queen. Can't place the king. Yeah, that's as far as I can get. I mean, that's good, but the point is I'm going to have to come back and do this, and then something's going to open up. So this is one of the underground areas. It's a bit spooky and very different from the house above. Well, that was fun. I genuinely learnt something new there, which I honestly didn't know before. I knew there was a connection between the chessboard, but I didn't quite know how it worked. So that's good. I thought you had to lay out the entire house and then come back there. Now, this door's locked. There's a door here. Can't get in. I'm hoping at some point it opens. And then there's one little cubby hole at the end here. There's a book here which is very spooky, talking about different mystical symbols. It's not that spooky, but it's all about what these symbols mean, which I've only ever seen them in one place, which is in the other underground bit. And it refers to Orinda here. Anyway, but I see nowhere else to dig, which is very frustrating. Alright, I'm going to get out of the spooky bit, back up to the safety of the safety of the outside of the house. I was really hoping I could dig up another blueprint, but I don't think it's going to happen. I was hoping I could go back to the silver birch every time. Last time I played this at the silver birch slot, you dug something up and I got a new blueprint, and I'll show you where they are in the registry. So look, found floor plans. It was the conservatory, which I've never drafted. Adjust the rarity of floor plans in your house. That sounds quite exciting. But I dug this up. But the way sorry, I'll just back to registry. It looks like there might be more than one of these. In the same way, studio editions, there's more slots. Now, it's not quite as clear here where you can see them laid out. There obviously is ones here, but it looks like there might be more to choose from, and that means I've got to find more floor plans. Hence I was trying to dig again, but I can't find it anywhere. So I'm afraid that's it. We're going to have to call it a day. So when you can't do anything else in the day, you end the day and then you go to the next day. So I'm on day 16 now. 15. I'm on day 15 now. Okay. So next day will be day 16. I might play once more tomorrow. I might do a bit of work tomorrow. I know that sounds really sad. It's a Sunday, but I could really do with just doing an hour or so of actual work, for my company work. But I'll probably play this again at some point tomorrow. And then I've got to actually edit some other videos for our channel. I've got such a backlog of videos I want to do. But I'm really enjoying this, and as like any good puzzle game, it draws you in and you're like, I'm going to solve this thing. But this is proving difficult. The complexity of it reminds me of The Fool's Errand, which is a fantastic game I played when I was a kid. The graphics look very simple by today's standard, but it had the same context as puzzles within puzzles, and different layers of puzzles and stuff like that. It was done so well. For its time, it was just executed beautifully. Okay, this has overtones of the same thing, where you go into a room and there's a chess piece, you just ignore it to start with, and then you start realizing, oh, wait a minute, the chess pieces are relevant, and hence in that room we just saw, they are relevant. There's colours to the rooms, and to start with you don't really care, and then you realise, oh, well, the colours mean different things, and then there's like pictures in the rooms, like you helped me with, which is fantastic, which spell out letters, which you suddenly realise at the end, okay, it's ties to a message. These things you miss, and then later you go back to and you see the hidden depth to the game. Anyway, I am calling it a day there. Okay, so it will tell me how I've done. It gives me a brief overview of how it's gone on. It calls it a garden manor because there was 5 green rooms. Green rooms are all planty rooms. Okay, I got 1 new room. It says only 1 new room, which was probably, actually I do know which one was it. The vestibule. That was a cool room, the vestibule. You walk in, all the doors shut, one of them gets locked, 3 are open. Every time you walk in and out, it changes which one it is. That was quite nice, that. If you have your patience with your steps, you can just get out of any 4 exits. That's quite cool. Anyway, that is it for now. I hope you've enjoyed that. I've enjoyed it. The puzzle game, I mean, it's driving me nuts sometimes, but actually with your help it was a little bit easier. So thank you again for the assistance. And we are going to leave it there for tonight. And yeah, thank you for watching it, and particularly for your help, Kelvan. That was really useful. Thanks again. Okay. See you guys later.